What's up? It's your boy Kevin to turn on this motherfucking YouTube shit. This is serious. Wow, what the fuck?
Video of the Israeli government holding a private convention here in the United States. One of the people in attendance at this secret meeting was Judith Varney Shorer. She's a former Israeli consul general who was operating out of Atlanta. She was one of the main people saying that the biggest problem that they had was young black people in the United States. But don't worry, they've got some black leaders on the payroll.
The major problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. The problem of Israel is with the young generation of the black community. Black is with the young generation of the black community.
This was an Israeli government official who was saying this, not some low-level operative or some rogue member of their diplomatic corps. This was a senior member of their administrative government who was saying this on American soil. Their biggest problem wasn't Hamas or Hezbollah or the Palestinian Authority or Syria or even Iran. She said that Israel's biggest problem was young black people in the United States.
This is it for us, as scientists have confirmed thousands of world-ending biblical creatures are now out of hiding, and everything we know about religion is coming true. People were terrified after one man on a plane noticed the plasmoids in the sky were not only bright, but humming, moving, changing color, and exploding, exactly as it was written in the Bible since day one. And our planet is gearing up for a supernatural biblical ending with the date potentially already set. In Luke 21:25, the Bible mentions that the sign of end times would be in the sky, mentioning celestial disturbances, with people saying that the recent plasmoids are doing exactly that, with haunting footage showing just how many of them exist throughout the world now, to even government drones going near it and completely crashing out, and even one woman recording it getting seemingly angry when she mentions Jesus and God.
Can you talk to me? Can you hear me? Jesus loves me. Oh, you know Jesus.
It's important to note a lot of these sightings are likely from the camera playing tricks, and we might all just be fine.
An average person would think, what's the conspiracy to hide a black alien? Is it that serious? They'd be like, man, y'all looking a little too deep into it. Like, I'm hearing different people say the same thing. Like, no, y'all don't know. They really don't want us to know about any black extraterrestrials.
And they don't want to ever let you know. When I was telling people I had contact with the Andromedans who had very coily hair, twists, and looked like melanated women, like almost Amazonian, that were from the Americas originally before the shift. They do not want to hear that. They do not want people talking about it. And the government is controlling all of those conferences at the top. But because of who I'm in contact with, there will never be a relationship with a lot of these groups because they do not want people knowing. What if you mistreated brown people for so long and then you had to accept that there could one day be a melanated people that come down here and make you accountable for your nefarious behavior towards certain people? You know, it would probably frighten you. So they would prefer to preserve that aspect of truth and make sure most of the beings that are coming here bipedal, they're melanated. Most of them. You could not travel intergalactically unless you had melanin. That's why ships can't even go out of the atmosphere without spraying with a form of melanin. Melanation is required. You would have to have a melanin content to travel through time and space.
Straight to it, gang. Yes, sirski. We back outside, man. It's been raining, snowing, and all types of stuff. But, you know, it's Texas, man, so, hey, we trying to make it. But fuck all that shit. This is finna be deep, man. In the war, how to find a genuine person and to pour into them the meaning of life, to battle the systemic oppression of the world and to defend yourself from the enemy attacks. Alright. So, one thing we gotta all understand, man, we can't be narcissistic in life. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that the most important person in your life should be yourself. Because if you die, you disappear. But at the same time, gang, we gotta understand that people struggle. People go through certain things that, you know, sometimes, you know, we put all our attention on the shit that made us, you know, that made us feel some type of way in life. You know what I'm saying? Like losing people, or, you know, homelessness, or, you know, random shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Having ailments and stuff. And, you know, sometimes we can just focus on ourselves, not understanding that it's certain people, man, who, if you find a genuine person in life who might go through something worse than you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that had the same hard times and struggles, but, you know, had a hard life just as you. You know what I'm saying? And when you trying to help a person to understand how to grow and build up a strong foundation in their situation that they going through. Now, we gotta understand that people ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go through certain things, and for the most part, sometimes a lot of times they figure out how to get through life with it. You know what I'm saying? But does it actually, you know, get healing from it? Like, it's certain things in my life, man, where I gotta force myself to heal because, you know, I don't want to live life feeling like I'm scarred or having toxic energy in my life that I know I don't need in my life, and it's not gonna help me grow. You know what I'm saying? And if you go into somebody's life thinking that you know everything, you got the key to this and that, you know, you won't make it far in life because with the person, because you would know more. Like, cause look, if you don't help them figure out how to help themselves, you know what I'm saying? It's like leading a horse to water. You can lead a horse to water, but is he gonna drink? Teach a man to fish, he gonna fish. But if you give a man a fish, he only gonna eat for that day. So it's like you could tell a person and help a person out for that one time, but if the person don't understand how to keep that positivity and healing value in their life, they won't be able to maintain the foundation that, you know, that you would try to help enforce in life. Some people don't have no foundation at all. You gotta understand. Some people don't. I always use. You got the sand, you got the thorns, you got the rock, and then you got the birds. You know what I'm saying? You want to grow your foundation on. You know what I'm saying? Not rock. You got the rock. You got the thorns. You got the sand. And you got the birds. But then you got the good foundation with the good grass. I mean the good dirt. You want to have your foundation on good dirt. You know what I'm saying? So when you building, helping, pour into a person, you know, we gotta all understand that we living at a time where, if you ever read the part of the three bridesmaids that went to go see the prince, you know what I'm saying? We gotta understand that in helping a person, it's not necessarily giving something that is ours, you know what I'm saying, as far as spiritual energy, or just like, you know what I'm saying, it's not that. As far as, okay, I see they got their own, you know what I'm saying, oil, And like, how can I help them maintain it and not lose what they got, but at the same time not lose what I got and not focus on my abilities to grow and to produce my light. You know what I'm saying? Because people, you know, sometimes they got their own type of needs, which we all do. You know what I'm saying? Which don't make us a bad person, because like I said, at the end of the day, we all need to get through life trying to I'm not just saying, because to die is to live, and to live is to die. If you go through life trying to stay alive, you failed. If you go through life knowing that, hey, I'm gonna die one day, I could die tomorrow, I could die the next week, I could die whenever. You know, you living a righteous life, because you know it's not meant to be our home forever. But at the same time, how can we? I'm like, cause in life, I never asked to make life easier. I asked to make me stronger. You know what I'm saying? Because if I make life easier, and somebody who went through life the hardest way, he gonna be stronger than me as far as if something happened, because he went through a hard life and didn't complain. So I always ask to make me stronger during life, not make it easier, because if I can go through a life on the hardest difficulty and I succeed off of me becoming stronger, you know, the who knows, the potential is high. You know what I'm saying? So if you get, like, it's better to have two people than one person. You know what I'm saying? So Crip, if you got a person, and I don't mean, it could be family, it could be a bro, a best friend, it could be a nigga, it could be a female, it could be a cousin, it could be a brother, a sister, an auntie, an uncle. If y'all got the right type of mindset to achieve the best goals in life, for as you know, building a assortment of progression in life, because you don't want to transgress in life, you want to progress in life. So if y'all go build a system to progress and modify each other to maintain the balance of positivity, because yes, we all go to negativity, because without negativity, we wouldn't understand the power of becoming a better person or a stronger person, because we go through life just living a good life. We got to understand that into helping a person and you pour into a person, it's not necessarily force feeding the food. It's to let them understand that they got something in deep inside them, and to bring out the hidden gems and jewels that's inside of themselves, and how to elaborate and maintain and, you know what I'm saying, make it, expand it into their own type of resource that will help them have that water in life. You know what I'm saying? To have internal water and to be like a river. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta unblock a rock or clean out the dirt, or, you know what I'm saying, chip away at it, and it's gonna come away. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you gotta understand that in trying to help another person out, you gotta see what's wrong with you, because you know sometimes you might have to chip away at something for you to become a better person, so you can help that person. You know what I'm saying? So it's all a back and forth, and for us to understand how to, you know, overcome the system and the trials through life. But yeah, that was how you do it, man. And we out this bitch hood and outside big Crip gang.
Hey, Dad, you know, dog, when we link up, dog, this shit be legendary. You know this instrumental, you the engineer on it, so Kodak everywhere.